remain with our visitors. Micah Timberlake. Joshua Pooh. Donovan Dukes. Alex Montez. Josh Perez. Kevin Statelia. Aiden Drylick. Cameron Harris. Matthew Lim. Ryan Famanak. And Jackson Esther. And for our Dunedin Falcons, we have Brian Batista. Last game as a senior of regular season. We have Ermin Verdisic, also Captain Brian as a senior. Noah Graham. Clay Irby. Lionel Pioquito. Will Didrikson. Matt Mosier. Nicola Nikic. Spiros Tanagos. Romel Salazar. And Rodrigo Suarez Tellez. We would like to take this opportunity to remind you that the game is considered an extension of the classroom, and that good behavior and sports learning are expected both on the field. Sorry about that. Thank you and enjoy the game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's game in which we have the Dunedin Falcons hosting the Largo Packers. Let's take it down to the field as the referees are gearing up for the start of the game. Dunedin Falcons coming in this year with a consecutive win streak of 3. And we are live here, in which that ball will immediately get sent back to Ermin, sending it down, trying to connect with his fellow captain there, Brian Batista, as Leo will feed this one over to, it looks like Sparrows on the sideline, playing the left back position. The cleaner Clay getting his first touch of the game here, dealing with, a nice little inside V here as a rollback, as that ball sent back. The Packers starting off with a tight defensive presence by the Dunedin Falcons. as they will also showcase their ball movement here. Largo, one of the powerhouses within the area, as Noah will send this one down, getting his first touch. As mentioning, Largo, one of the powerhouses in the area as far as soccer is concerned. But one thing they will have to deal with today is the Dunedin Falcons and their core group here. And, of course, a number of reserves all willing and ready to play and showcase their ability. Nico with a quick little pass back over to Clay, inside to Will, not able to connect. Number 15, he'll send this one out to the right back as the Packers will reset. Alongside the far side of the right side of the field into the attacking area, Madden's going to clean that shot up. As that ball is sent out of bounds eventually in the halfway point, far side of the field. Packers gearing up for the throw-in at the far side of the midfield. Settled in, but also discombobulated there, but still on the strike. Nope, that ball's going to go out of bounds. Noah, a.k.a. the mailman, a.k.a. the locomotive, or thou shall not pass, will send that down as Rodrigo trying to connect with, looks like Gabriel or possibly Leo. Packers with the ball back towards with their back up against their goalie area. Resetting from the back. Downside the line here from 3-1, in which that's Donovan over to Joshua. Donovan gearing up near side of the midway point. He'll throw it down. Clay with the throw in over to Batista, as 21 will send that one down. Number 1 coming in with the possible shot opportunity. With a shot on goal, Madden able to clean that up quite well, in which it seems as if the Packers will strike first. High flying kick from Madden past the midway point. Now on the near side of the field, Falcons protecting their area. As that ball is turned over, back over to Donovan. He'll send it back over to Alex. Pressure by Rodrigo. Packers moving the ball quite well so far for this particular possession here. Donovan looking upfield here, but also a lot of pressure. As Nicola will send this one down, trying to connect with Batista. Automatic start. Will send this one down to Rodrigo. He'll push it right back out, as that was actually Leo. Referee not happy, so Nicola gearing up for the kick on the further side of the midfield, sending it down, trying to connect. It's a long ball, possibly just outside of the box. As Packers were gear up, number 1 taking space, feeding it down, as Joshua was looking for his striker. Packers on top of that one, as that ball did actually go slightly further than anticipated. As Leo will send this one over. Mittens with the ball connecting with Noah. Noah will send this one out, as number 14 was in on the play as well, in which Cameron was definitely looking to see if he can actually get the steal. Packers with the throw in their attacking area here into the box. Ehrman with a little bit of foot magic, feeding it down to Leo, actually Rodrigo. He'll push it back out, reset over to Ehrman into the near side, actually the further side of the midfield. Leo back over to, looks like that may have been Jack, looking for the long ball down to Nico, in which Micah will clean that one up in the goalie position. Joshua with the turnover here, connecting over Ehrman, and Donovan's going to go down. Nico utilizing his low center of gravity, but Donovan not too happy with that as well, getting a little physical early on as he does stare down Nico. That's going to be a great battle throughout this game. As Clay on the near side of the halfway point, gearing up for the throw-in, trying to connect with Nico. Donovan with the throw-in for the Packers, connecting with Joshua. Batista with the ball, looks downfield, tries to connect with Nico, not able to get the settle, as Joshua will gear up for the Packers, sending that ball down. Falcons on top of everything here. Wherever that ball is, you can definitely see a Falcon. As Leo will look downfield, turning it up, tries to take a little bit of space here. The pass is a little short, though. Will, automatic start with a lot of pressure, all the pressure in the world, trying to tie his shoelaces as fast as possible. As the Packers will gear up, sending this ball into the back, switching the field. And Falcons also trying to stay with that as that ball is on the sideline. Noah will try to get in on the action. Bumped a little bit. Mailman will send this one down as 12's going to receive that one. As Aiden pushes that one out. Mailman taking a look downfield. Will taking the space, showcasing his availability. Mittens in over to Batista and now to Ehrman as that ball was actually turned over, but Falcons able to regain. Leo will take a look on the further side of the midfield. As Mittens will gear up for the throw-in, trying to connect with Batista. Will with some containment on the sideline. And Clay will clean that up. Donovan with the throw-in. Off of the chest into Clay. He'll get that one out of bounds. As that ball is into the box here. Let's see if Mittens can clear this one out with the ball in the area. Strikers all over him. Takes a long touch here. But Packers not able to capitalize on that as Mailman will gear up for the throw-in on the far side, closest to the Falcons goalkeeper here. Or at least the area that is, as that ball's going to be chipped down. Nicola will take a look downfield. A second look, sends it upfield. Risky pass connecting with Nico as the Packers strikers were on top of that one. One more step, they would have had that one. Nico on the run, and 4 is going to run that one down. Alex making sure he gets back. 12 minutes into the game here, and it looks like we do have, if anything else, I do know $4 was definitely not enough to get into this particular game here. Playoff series competition for both teams. As Clay will run this one down, getting back into position. Nicola, he'll get in on the action. Noah's going to get a nice little stop there, slightly out of the midfield area, stopping that from materializing. 16 taking it back into the midfield as Leo's going to get in on that pass. In which Riley trying to take that space, but not able to get the best pass in the midfield. That ball thrown in far side of the midfield, sent back as a reset for the Falcons. Noah will take a look downfield, take a look again, pushes it out, sends it down, not able to connect there. Nicola will clean that up as Mailman tried to connect with Rodrigo. Did not get the best touch though. Superman's going to send this one down, taking space now into the far side of the midfield. Going to send this one down, long ball for Leo, in which Micah will clean that one up. As 3 will open up, though, Packers will play it from the back into the right back, connecting into the midfield. Pressure by the Falcons, causing them to reset, send it back to the center mid, taking space, connecting into the midfield, able to beat the pressure. Donovan on the sideline does have a 1v2, sends it into 14, in which Cameron's going to try to make a play there, but the cleaner will clean that one up, sending it downfield. Batista on the ball, automatic start. He'll actually connect with Batista. Ehrman taking a look to the right, dribbling, Not able to turn on the speed, though, as that ball is going to be turned over. Packers on the far side of the halfway point for the midfield. As the fans for the Falcons letting them know where additional Falcons are on the, or additional Packers are on the field. Heavy on the ball there. Referee not happy with the contact. Nope, looks like, yep, nope, not happy with the contact there. Packers trying to feed something into the box there, but the Falcon defense and midfielders definitely connecting. That's one thing that these Falcons are known for, is not allowing a number of scores and shots by opponents, especially with the tail end of the season for them. Chemistry has been increasing every game. Donovan looking to the right, also then to the left, connecting in. Rodrigo able to break that one up, sends it down to the cleaner, ricocheted off. As Sparrows with the throw and trying to connect with Ehrman, collision in the air, Batista able to clean it up. Slide tackle down. And referee will talk to Superman, gives him a warning. They'll shake hands and agree upon not having such actions happen again. As Micah will gear up for the kick, in a great position on the field, about 15 yards out from the midfield on their side, sends it. It's a deep ball into the box. Mailman's going to head that one out. Rodrigo able to run this ball down as they reset down to Will. Will take a couple of looks downfield. A little bit of containment there. A feint to the left and passes over. Able to connect with Ehrman in the midfield as well. That ball will be connected with Rodrigo. He'll send this one down. Far ball. In which Batista with the ball, but with a number of players on him, sends it into Leo. Ehrman with the ball, but then they step up. Packers not allowing any shots, at least not any ideal shots for the Falcons, as the Packers now with the ball sending it past their halfway point, as Clay will walk this one down out of bounds. Quick throw in near side of the midfield, wheel over to Batista. As 14, he'll have this one and get bumped by Leo, in which Cameron still dribbling, now on the far side. About 11 yards outside of the box here. Sparrows, a.k.a. Mittens, able to actually stop that play from materializing here. A ball into 14, but great containment by the Falcons. A number of passes here by the Packers slightly outside of the box, causing the Packers to take a ill-advised shot. I guess you could definitely try to go for that, but a great series, or a great series of defense there. Great containment there by the Falcons. You could not have asked for any better defense collectively as a team outside of their box, not allowing any easy shots here, which is a long ball down to Nico, in which he'll run this one down. Donovan catching up. A little bit of pressure as he does come in a little too hot and heavy, and he bumps Nico down. Again, as we mentioned, Donovan and Nico battling on that side, on the far side, on the near side of the field here, as Leo will gear up for a corner kick for the Falcons. Micah letting his troops know where they should be, pointing left, looking over to the right. As that ball now sent in, it's a high one off of the head of Ehrman. It was a light header. You can tell he would definitely want that one back. He really needed to put a little bit more on that one. As that ball now, Packers on the counterattack, but Falcons able to actually reshape. And now with the possession, will slide, let this one pass him, connecting with Clay. Donovan gearing up for the throw-in. Clay, a little physical on the sideline, not allowing Cameron to get position on him. Great defense by Clay, in which the medical staff did mention he is a little under the weather, long season, banged up slightly, but knowing that this game is a physical one and he will still be needed. No sick days today. Unless, of course, you have a good excuse. But nevertheless, Spiro's able to 1v2 and then eventually get that out over to Leo. Leo connecting with Rodrigo. Back over to Mittens, in which he will switch the field, but not able to actually connect. Rodrigo again with the ball past the midfield, now down to Will. Will doesn't get the best settle, in which he's known for settling the ball quite well. Moving that ball on the far side of the attacking third for them. Leo with a lot of pressure on his back, and the Packers showcasing the same defensive tenacity as the Falcons did on the receiving end. Mailman, quick touch, connects over to Ehrman. Ehrman tries to do a little bit of foot magic here. We've seen him actually implement that particular foot skill, in which he can do a nice little hop skip pass to himself to beat a defender in the midfield. Not able to actually get the move to work.
Right there.
As Jack and Brian Hernandez will check in for the Falcons. Jack Attack gearing up, trying to connect with Leo. Brian Hernandez, a.k.a. Kanye West. And it looks like Seren is also in there. The Terminator running this one down. Fresh legs in for the Falcons. Pressure is on as we are slightly outside of the box on the far side. Falcons trying to protect their kingdom. Packers gearing up for a throw-in on the far side outside of the box. Hernandez will get a foot on that one. Terminator will destroy that one out of bounds. Packers yet again. A lot of movement there in the box. It's a throw-in into the box, in which Terminator will get a body on that one. Then a little containment there as Mailman will run this one down. Short pass, and now eventually trying to work their way in. Containment there, but it's a kick. Great defense by the Falcons yet again, as Nicola will send this one down. Will tries to head it out, as number 19 will try to make something here happen. Nicola with some containment on the sideline by 19, trying to get the cross here, which is critical that they do not allow it. One able to get a shot off, in which Joshua, you can tell he would like that one back. Joshua still with his hand up, getting ready for the corner. It's a high floater, able to connect with Joshua as well, but the size of Nicola not allowing that particular header to actually enter into the goalie area. Yet another corner. Falcons again making sure that there's nothing easy for the Packers, as that ball eventually is sent out, but still slightly outside of the box here, really trying to get a settle. Donovan's going to try to get in on that one, as Will is also there to not make it too easy. And no, that's not Will, that's Jacques, in which he will not allow Donovan to make that turn. 14 in there, and now Noah will break that up, in which Aiden, no, that's Cameron, number 14, really trying to get down to the line and cross it. Mailman says, "Thou shall not pass. Delivery services are not available for you." Donovan with the throw-in into the box here, as Batista will get a head on that one, as they gear up for a throw-in. It's a short kick yet again. Automatic start in on the containment, as is Batista on the corner, not allowing anything easy, as Rodrigo, no, that may have been Kanye, sending that ball out of the box. Micah, it's a deep ball from the midfield all the way into the corner of the Falcons territory. Out of bounds, and Jack Attack will gear up for the throw-in. It's a light throw into Will, as he tries to utilize his body for possession. As Jack Attack moving up, gearing up for the throw-in on the near side of the field for us here. Nico keeping an eye on the ball, and Will head this one to himself, as that ball out of bounds. Jack Attack gearing up as the Falcons continue to move up the field, headed high as Flash tries to get in on the action. Superman over to Rodrigo, who tries to turn the field. Rodrigo will go down. Batista will try to slide and get in on the action as well. Far side of the midway point for the Falcons. Packers gearing up for the throw in. Far side of the midfield. Passed over, and the Falcons, Batista, Superman all on top of the ball here. Batista with the slide on Joshua. A quick little handshake high five from Joshua and Batista. Real recognizing Real at this particular moment here as Jack will get a foot on the action. Madden able to grab that ball as we gear up for the kick. Packers coach and coaching his teammates, fellow players, letting them know to try to get to that ball, get it in the air before a bounce in the Falcons' favor materializes here. Falcons defensively sound for this first half so far. Ball sent in to the box here. Nicola goes down, limping a little bit. We'll try to keep an eye out on him as Jack Attack will send this one down into Flash. Working through the pain, Nicola in the box. Will chasing the ball down as Jack Attack will gear up. Down the line, far throw. A huge reset back to the midfield by the Packers, switching the field. Falcons in on the play. Donovan making sure that he is available, taking space, or not taking space, but making sure that he is available as the mailman will kick this ball out of bounds. Terminator with a quick kick out of bounds. Packers gearing up, knocking on the door of the Falcons. In a threatening area, ball into the box here. Nicola's in on the action, as is Jack and Will. Great containment there. Noah gets a foot on it. Outside of the box, he'll have to step up. He'll get another foot on it, not allowing 21 to get a shot off. Rodrigo with the ball, in which he will eventually get this one out. Falcons ball gearing up for the throw-in, as Nicola will tie his shoelaces quick. Coaching staff noticing that he was injured slightly. Daniel will check in, come in the midfield area / striking area as Batista runs this one down. Terminator with some containment on the sideline, and Rodrigo switching the field. Long ball into Nico. And let's see if he can run this one down. Donovan trying to get in. Donovan goes down. Slip action caused by Nico. And now he's taken down. No call on the play as that ball is sent down. Kanye will run it down, in which that will go out of bounds. See if we can take a quick look here. Donovan really turning up the gear here. Tries to get back for some containment. Slips on the field. Nico feints left, pushes to the right. Ooh, it looks like that was a call there. Referee letting him play there as the Packers will throw it in on their attacking third here as Cameron receiving the pressure of Superman, as the Packers will need to reset here, which they will, and Flash will run this one down, but Micah able to get in on the action as he is pretty active as a goalkeeper back there, as Jack Attack receiving some pressure from the striker, tries to connect with Will, which he does. Back over to Nico. Nico not with the best of pass, trying to connect back with Will. And Jack will clean this one up in the back, connecting with Kanye. Kanye to Superman, backpedals the pass back over to Jack Attack. Switching the field, taking space, connects with Daniel. Jack again with the ball, crosses the far side of the midfield. Feints over to the right, still dribbling. And it's a long touch cleaned up by the center backs, as Daniel will try to settle this one off of the chest. Ball sent back down to the center backs. 21 will shield that ball in 12. That's Aiden sending it back up to number 19. Will with the containment on the sideline, near side, slightly outside of the box. And number 1 will go down, in which Joshua goes down, pleading his case with the referee. Nico trying to trail this one back and receive the ball here, as that ball's passed in as well, but it does not look like it actually went in. Donovan with the throw-in, connects with 19, going for the cross here to switch the field. Rodrigo, body mechanics, low center of gravity. Daniel trying to open up and take a little bit of space. Mailman receives the ball, connects over Daniel off of the head here, and then Jacques trying to get in on the action. Noah back on the ball. Noah and Aiden going at it. That ball sent back down, and Kanye is going to run this one down outside of the box, far side of the corner of the Falcons territory. Sends it back into the box. Noah with the ball. Great little foot magic here. Connects with Batista. Batista over to Will. Automatic start. Will take a look downfield. Realizes no one's there. He looks to kind of see where the rest of his troops are. Utilizes his body to shield the ball. One player goes down, but automatic starts, right foot. Still able to get a toe on the ball. Nico trying to deal with Donovan. Donovan taking space, dribbling towards the midfield. Crosses the field over to the right back. It's a huge cross. Kanye closest to the ball. Trying to go up against Aiden. Containment is great. And it's a great defensive stance by Kanye, a.k.a. Brian Hernandez. Aiden with the ball, dealing with Batista. Batista goes down. And not Aiden. Number 14 is Cameron, as our list of names was updated here. As Ye gearing up for the kick. 10 yards outside of the Falcons box. It's a beautiful high ball sent downfield. Center backs able for the Packers, able to make sure that they are the first ones to it. Rodrigo going up against the world, trying to take space here. Flash with the ball. He'll take a look downfield. Able to make a maneuver, a play here. But he does go down, in which the call has been made. Rodrigo will gear up, looking to send this one into the box. Little bit of movement as Jack Attack trying to make his way into the box. Rodrigo looking for the kick. It bounces up against the wall, back over to Rodrigo. He'll take the line. Packers playing from the back. Center back tries to bring it in, connecting with the midfield, receiving some pressure from Flash, back over to the center mids, and then back into the midfield. Packers working their way up the field gracefully here. Working their way down the field. One possession short, in which that is a turnover out of bounds. Falcons with the throw-in. Second slip of the day here. Flash is going to bring this ball out. Tries to take a little space here. Couple of nudges here while looking down the field. A great connection from Flash to Nico. Donovan in on the action, in which their battle, Donovan and Nico, continues throughout this game. Joshua tries to feed the ball downfield, trying to connect with 19. Jack Attack on top of that. Bars. 19 again on the left side, slightly outside of the box. Jack will have to contain here. Nicola. No, that's Hernandez still in there, not allowing them to actually turn. Shots fired by Joshua, as Madden will grab that ball up, cool, calm, and collectively. Sending that ball down to the midfield. Tries to connect with Nico. Defense for the Packers not allowing that, as Jack will try to work his way in, battling. Referee not happy, as they will gear up. Ye with a kick into the Packers territory. Packers from their midfield side. Donovan on the sideline, on the near side of the midfield. Still with the ball. Tries to work his way around Ehrman. Joshua takes space, but Noah's going to get a foot on that one. Packers still with the ball, though, as they were in position to receive the actual kick. Batista will take a look downfield, tries to connect with Nico as he does. Trying to take some space here, 1v3 almost. As he brought it in to bring them closer and then pushed it out. Right back, sending it downfield for the Packers, able to connect on the right side of the field. Mailman with a little bit of containment here with Ye on the other side. There's a shot on goal to the right side of the goalie net here, in which we are here at halftime. Second half now. Score 0-0. Possession 55-45 in favor of the Packers. Dunedin Falcons, again, defensively sound here. Again, coming in for the new year with 3 consecutive wins. Now dealing with a more competitive team now. As Ye will send this one down into the midfield. And Gabriel checking in on the left side of the field will run this one down. As 6, that is Josh looking for the throw-in on the sideline. As Coach Amanda Cummings and Assistant Coach Niels having to deal with a competitive team here. Looking at their boys and seeing exactly how they respond. And so far, I can tell you, with a shot into the box, Madden cleaning that up. A number of coaching adjustments have been made with the players, that is. Now the name of the game is proper rotations and continuing to make sure that their players communicate. Rodrigo looking downfield. Ehrman making himself available in the midfield. Far side of the midfield, Rodrigo still with the ball. We have a player down for the Packers as Rodrigo will reset this one in over to Will. Slightly past the actual halfway point. Jack Attack receiving some pressure, able to dribble past that. Continuing to dribble, Touring, checking in. Number 2 in at the left back position, tries to connect with Otto. Noah stepping up, not allowing anything to materialize there, sending it back down to the strikers. Donovan on the left side, taking space at the left back position, looking downfield, avoiding automatic starts, slide tackle, in which Donovan will take a shot on goal. As Ye gearing up and Torin fixing his here yet again on the sideline. But readily available in the left back position. As that ball chipped out. And now Cameron over into the box here. And there's a shot on goal. Let's see if we can take a look and see what happens here. 14, that's Cameron. And it looks like there's a settle off of the chest of Josh. He'll run this one down. Ye and Madden will try to position themselves as well. Very thin slice of a shot there. Very difficult. Great defense still by the Falcons. How Joshua was able to squeeze that ball in to the far left corner is beyond everyone in the stands here. But you could see how difficult it was as Jack Attack will run this ball down. Score 1-0. Packers are up. As Ehrman will kick this ball out of bounds. Number 6, Josh gearing up for the throw-in on the near side of this field. Torin with a little bit of body onto 14, Cameron. Torin gearing up for the throw-in. Does a pump fake. Sends it downfield over to Ehrman. Ehrman to Rodrigo. Rodrigo to Jack Attack, trying to fight his way through Josh. Ball out of bounds. Josh will gear up on the near side of the midfield. Torin back over to Will. Hernandez will send this one down, as 7 will feed that one in. That ball's going to be broken up. Donovan on the far side of the midfield, sending that ball up, connecting as the Packers will reset back over to Josh. They'll take a look downfield. Connects over to the right side of the field. That's 14-8. And again, Torin with the defensive containment, not allowing him to pass on that side. And Ye and Torin with the stop here. Great slide tackle by Torin, stopping the actual play. Unfortunately called for a handball in the box, as the Packers will gear up. Oh, it's an outstanding block by Madden. Let's see if we can take a look here. Madden on the toes, goes over to the right, shifts his body over to the left, able to get a hand on that. An outstanding save. And then 14 trying to actually get the rebound, sends it over the goal. But yet again, an outstanding save by Madden, as he'll send this goal kick down to the far side of the midfield. Packers trying to rebuild here as Jack Attack in on 7. Torin with a great stop there. Sends it up to Jack with some foot magic, taking space into the further side of the midfield, approaching it at least. Leo, no, that is Rodrigo. Reset, sends it out to Nicola on the sideline, taking a little bit of space here. Sends it down, but the Packers defensive wall in on the action, not allowing anything to get past as well. 7 tries to send it up. Noah tries to get a foot on it, misses it. Nicola will send that one up. With an unknown nickname, we'll give him Mr. Freeze for the remaining of the game. As the left strike will reset. I believe that's Donovan trying to connect. Hernandez and Torin with yet another stop, sending it back up to Jack Attack. A little bit of foot magic here, rolls it out. Torin in with the help as well. Tries to get a foot in on the action. Noah and Ye working together on the remix. Sends it down. Rodrigo trying to take some space. Gabriel will open up to make himself available as Jack will take a look downfield. Tries to connect, but the defense of the Packers reading the play, intercepting on that line. Rodrigo still dribbling with the ball, as Jack will receive that ball, and that ball is broken up. Ye with the ball. Mailman opens up, as will Mr. Freeze, as he'll receive the ball on the far side. Right back position, taking space into the far side of the midfield. Ricocheted up. Noah in on the action. Will send that ball downfield, and it looks like that will go out of bounds. Far side sent back in. Packers trying to actually work on something. Space opening up there as 6 is going to receive that ball. Josh will reset and get back into position. Packers pass the midfield right into the center, as that ball will be sent down. Mr. Freeze will get a foot on that one. All Falcons are back, in which now defensively still sound, but looking like they're having some trouble push the ball up into the midfield, in which these Falcons are known to push the ball up and have midfielders connect, at least receive the ball from the backs and then into the midfields and then working their way upfield. As Gabriel in on the action, ball reset by the Packers. Micah sending the ball back up to left back Donovan, taking some space, starting to receive some pressure from Otto. Otto will fake the defensive steal and then close in, causing the Packers to reset back into the midfield and able to continue to build on the right side. That's the left side. Mr. Freeze will take a slide tackle, stopping the initial threat. Noah in. He'll put a foot up, as the Packers forced to take a shot that they necessarily would not, well, actually would want to take. but did not get the cleanest shot as the Falcons are stepping up into these balls here. As that ball kicked into the box here, not the best shot. You can tell he would want that one he would want that ball back to receive a better kick. Madden kicking this ball down far side of the midfield. That ball will be sent in. Noah stepping up, puts a body on him. Yet another one. Great containment for the initial threat. 14. That's Cameron not able to actually work any magic there, in which the mailman said, "Thou shalt not pass. You will feel these delivery fees of a body contact." As Torin will fix us here for the 4th time in this game here. As Ye not able to connect, not happy with the pass that he gave. Torin does not yell at him. He says, "Hey, it's all right, man. Sometimes we can't make the best passes here." As Mailman will send this one down into the midfield, connecting with Superman. And it looks like on the sideline, it looks like it is Nico trying to get back into position and make it available to give his midfielders an option. Micah with the ball, sending this one into the midfield, near side of the midfield. As Torin gets a foot on the ball, it's a high flyer. Ye will head that one over to Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze, he'll look downfield, connecting with the right side of the midfield. Packers cleaning that one up. 1-0 steal, as Leo will be called for a trip. Kick awarded for the Packers, slightly passed on their side, trying to attack on the Falcons. That ball will be sent down. Goal kick looks like it will be awarded here, as the Falcons play it short. Ye into the midfield. Will tries to get a foot on it, doesn't get the best there, as he has been working left and right. Torin in on the action with the containment. Now over to Jack, will contain, tries to contain on number 7, in which the pass is pushed over. Kevin trying to make something happen here, as Josh in on the action in the back, connecting with 13. Torin with a great slide tackle, and Noah in physicality near the box there, as Noah the mailman says, "Sorry, delivery services are canceled. Thou shalt not pass." Back over to 7. Kevin will reset all the way back to the midfield. Packers on the far side, on the left, attacking third here. Noah will step in, as will Mr. Freeze. And eventually, the locomotive mailman will send that one out of bounds. Donovan with a quick throw in on the far side. And a shot opportunity in the box. Looks like it was the right side, outside of the right foot, curling slightly to the right as well. As Madden will clean that up, sends it downfield into the midfield on the far side, that is. Donovan will send that ball, tries to send it, and the Packers will reset. Number 6 will open up space, making it known that he is available. As Kevin will take space, bringing it in. And due to the Falcon defense, we'll need to reset, sending it back out. Falcons awarded with the steal with great defense. Batista tries to get a foot settle on it in the midfield, not able to. But Otto, he'll send it down, at least take space, that is, as he's looking down to the right. As the Falcons getting to the near side of the midfield, but yet to get down, as Torin with the initial stop there. And Packers slightly outside of the near side of the Falcons box. And there's a throw in into the box there, in which Noah and Cameron will battle it out in there. Shots fired by 21, in which Jackson finding an opportunity there. Possession for the Packers. 65-35 so far for the second half. As the physicality of this team for the Packers starting to showcase exactly what it's doing to. As there's a corner kick into the box there. in which Joshua sending that ball into the box, trying to connect, mailman in on the action, sacrificing the body and staying on that particular corner, or at least the cross, that is. Josh opening up space, receiving two Falcons, resetting as 4. Alex will send this one down to Micah. Micah with a full reset into the far side of the midfield, taking space. Ehrman will try to slow him down slightly as he does, and Jack also with the containment there. 21 back over to Donovan, receiving some pressure from, it looks like, Nico on the far side of the midfield, as Will run this one down. The mileage on the Falcons midfielders is increasing every minute. How much do they have left in the tank with this particular type of possession, or at least possession time by the Packers, that is? They are knocking on the door as that ball continues to remain on this side of the field. Mr. Freeze will send this one down, but with these long balls and the Falcons not able to move the ball up on their half, as off of the chest of the mailman, he'll send this one down, tries to connect with Batista, as the energy level is decreasing for the Falcons. Could be due to the back-to-back games on the schedule towards this end of the season. Ye with some foot magic here. He'll take a look downfield, sends it to the midfield where the Packers are there waiting for the delivery, as they'll reset, playing the clock with a semi-comfortable lead of 1-0, knowing that shots on goal have not been easy against the Falcons as it has been against other teams in the county, in the district, in the league, as Luigi will throw this ball in to Jack Attack, taking space. One player, two player, one player, two player, three players by, but that ball is turned over as number 1, Joshua, will try to make something happen. A look downfield, tries to send it, as he does. Ehrman in on the containment. That ball will be sent in. Kanye with the settle. He'll send it down to the right side of the midfield as it passes. But the Packers still with containment, as that ball will be chased down. Jack Attack with the ball. Luigi sends it over, off of the body, and then headed over by Ehrman. 13 will reset, passing that over to the available player. That's 11 on the sideline. No, that's 16 sending it in. Noah's going to step in. Body contact there, left side. Donovan up from the left back position, utilizing that space there. And just like that, 14, Cameron, utilizing his foot skills to work his way through the Falcon defense. A little bit of space here, Ehrman. You'll need to step up on that, as Noah will. And that ball will be sent in with a shot far to the right. Great step up by the mailman, letting it be known, no shot slightly outside of the box. That is an attacking area. We cannot allow anyone to just dribble up lightly and place laces on that. So great read by the mailman. As number 6, Josh, will gear up for the throw-in. He's got Kevin available, and 14, which is Cameron. Luigi with the containment on the sideline. Great containment by Luigi. 1-0 still, as they gear up for the throw-in. And Aiden will wipe the ball down. And it's a throw-in Doesn't look like he actually wiped it well with that type of throw-in. Have not seen the ball be thrown in and go directly up vertically in the air. But he was just as shocked as the referee, as Ye will send this one cross field to Mr. Freeze. Doesn't get the best settle on it, and now he'll have to contain. Able to slightly clean up his own mess, which he does, but he goes down. Still working his way in. Automatic start in on the action. Kanye says no, not today. Studio sessions will not be free. Batista with the long ball down to Jacques. Flash able to get that ball back to Batista.
Oh.
With Jacques with a possible opportunity. Superman to Jack. Not able to actually get the shot off. Micah in on the defensive play. Nevertheless, we are here as Jack will break that ball, that play, out of existence. Defensive back sending that ball downfield. As Kanye, he'll take a look downfield. Hernandez letting his showcasing the settling ability, but nevertheless also calling for his player to getting to the proper position here, as we got a far ball there in which Cameron, he'll take a look. Mr. Freeze with the initial containment, and that's a high floating ball in which the goal kick for the Falcons, as Coach Neal's giving them some encouragement. Cameron tries to get a settle there. Batista with the ball, takes a look downfield, sends it downfield, tries to connect with Jack Attack, and Tice checking in. Fresh legs opening up, taking the space on the left side of the field. Tyson gets a foot in on the action, containment on 3, and Rodrigo will try to chase him down, as Tice will as well. Containment on the far side. Mr. Freeze slide tackle, dealing with no one now. Mailman gets a foot on it. Shots fired, but short and on the inside of the left side of the goalie, as Madden will gear up for the goal kick. And a player down. Tice goes down, gets back up, and that ball is sent down. Noah will get a quick settle on that. Tripped up on the ball, but still able to contain it. Sends it downfield. Tries to connect with Nico. Defensive backs for the Packers readily available in getting in on the ball first. A number of balls being sent in from the Packers. Great containment there. Some additional containment as well, as Luigi will get in on the action. Takes a look twice downfield. Great inside with a left foot pass to tries to connect with Jack. Luigi letting it be known. Super Mario Brother power is in effect. As that ball sent in, Mailman inside of the left foot. It's a high flyer off of the elbow of number 23. Packers resetting, passing it back, opening up space, as Flash creating a lot of pressure there, as will Tice in the midfield. Luigi with the containment on the sideline on Kevin, causing them to reset. Donovan making sure that he's available on the left side of the field. As a throw in on the right side, far side of the midfield. High flying ball, as Donovan will take a look around and gear up for the throw-in on the far side of the left side of the field. Noah with the containment on the right side of the field, as it looks like that ball will also be out of bounds. Donovan with the throw-in, trying to connect with the Falcons, trying to catch them off guard. Madden on top of that. Luigi looking over, letting it be known that he is available. Referee gets kicked with the ball. It's a stare down, but he continues to run back as the center ref.
That was the white team, ref.
The play will still go on, as Flash will get into the box here, in which he will go down trying to take a shot. as Micah not too happy with it. As there is now a lot of conversation as to who will take this shot. Rodrigo called upon. Micah gearing himself up. Rodrigo with the shot. And it's a low shot to the right side of the field. And we are squared away with the equalizer. 1-1. And the fans are on their feet here with just about 10 minutes left in the game. With a quick momentum shift in the game, Packers coach coming in with a number of substitutions, as he is also talking to the referee. In which the referee showcasing the hand gesture that whatever he is saying is not going to have to, or at least whatever he is saying will not be accepted. As that ball continuing on, number 1, Joshua opening up. 6, Josh trying to throw it in, connects with Joshua. As Ye will send this ball down. And taking a look there as Terminator sends that ball up there. And Leo, that's actually Rodrigo. And Falcons finding some energy here with the game being tied now. As that ball will be sent out to the near side of the midfield. Josh with the throw in, connecting with Aiden, or at least with Cameron. Batista with a series of moves here, still working his way on the sideline, showcasing the shoulder strength on Josh. As that ball is headed over to Kevin on the sideline on the near side of the midfield. Ball thrown in quickly. We don't want to throw it in too quickly, especially with them having the ball there. Batista, and no, that's Luigi showcasing the containment there. Noah's going to send this ball downfield, far side of the midfield. Micah in completely out of the box, connecting with Donovan on the left side. Tries to work a little foot magic there as that ball is broken up by Nico. Mr. Freeze with some containment. No, that's the Terminator in with the initial containment there. As Noah, the mailman, will point downfield, letting Madden know where that ball needs to go. But here we are with the Jack Attack taking the space, connecting with Rodrigo. Nico taking some space on the right side of the field. It's headed over by the center backs, breaking up that play as that ball is sent down. Luigi gets a quick head on that one. And Jack, ball stolen, in which Cameron over to Kevin. And Kevin sending that ball into the box there. And Terminator will run this ball down, looking over to the left. Off the chest of Rodrigo. That ball taken, bumped from behind though. As the referee will check for the proper distance here from the kick. Jack Attack looking around to the left and right. Will back in on the play. Coach Niels giving some encouragement from the far side of the field. And it's a huge kick off of the post with 7 minutes left on the game. Short kick Will with some containment on the sideline, trying to avoid the cross there, utilizing his body and strength on the player, not allowing the cross. Flash trying to get a touch here, not able to get it. Batista with the ball, a series of moves there to avoid the actual player, and it's a long ball sent downfield, in which the Flash will be called for an offsides, in which Micah out of the box, which definitely helps the Packers, as if he takes the kick, they'll have more players available for offense downfield. And it's a huge kick slightly outside of the box. Will's going to get a foot on this one. Jack's going to try to read it. Therefore, the containment, that ball will go out of bounds. Josh with the throw-in, but it's an illegal throw-in. Their coach is shocked, as Luigi with the containment and Jack with the steal on Cameron. Kevin with some pressure. Jack with the actual containment. Packers will reset. Donovan will take a look downfield before he receives it. Gets the settle, resets as the Falcons are running the ball down. Packers able to break the pressure there as Josh will receive it off of the left kidney of Jack attack. Ball thrown in. Pressure is there. Flash will go down. Referee telling Kevin, let's not have any of the theatrics. If a player goes down, it is what it is. Kanye with a deep ball into the box here. Micah completely on top of that one. And it looks like he picked that ball up out of the box. Wait a minute. Luigi in on the settle, not able to get that. But let's take a look here. Take a look at that line as it bounces right there. And it looks like that ball was picked up outside of the box. Flash not too happy, but able to utilize his superhero eye flash vision as he continues to talk with the referee. They'll take a look here as he says 1 second. Referee, center referee looking over at the sideline ref, trying to get some type of confirmation, but nothing going here. Play is on, and that ball broken up by Kanye with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock. It looks like we're gearing up for a huge throw-in. As he is backpedaling all the way to the track. A lot of movement in the box. It's a huge throw-in. And we have ourselves a goal here. Number 19 able to fight his way through the box and able to get a foot on that particular ball there. Packers now up 2-1. As that ball, Luigi, a huge cross into the midfield. 19 will head that ball to himself there. Batista with the ball, connecting with Jack. As the Falcons on the far side of the midfield, sending it downfield, in which Donovan was sending that ball right back up top. Noah sending that out of bounds. As the referee not too happy there, as that ball will be kicked by the Packers, that is. As time is dwindling. And it's a huge kick. That's going to get right outside of the near side of the box. Headed over. 19 with some space. He'll miss that ball. Some containment there by Noah, the mailman, in which he will be called for it, in which the contact on that play will cause for a PK. Madden on toes. And that ball is high off of the goalpost. Great defensive stance there by Madden. As that ball sent down to the near side and right back into the box. Madden will grab that one. Time is of the essence. As that ball is sent downfield, they're going to need all Falcons in attendance now to make something happen, as Ehrman will try to connect into the midfield as he does with Gabriel. That's Leo. Up against the world on the sideline. That ball will be kicked out of bounds. Leo with the throw-in. That's Luigi, that is. Able to turn around, but not able to get a shot off as the defensive containment by the Packers. Batista trying to find and squeeze that ball in to give his players an opportunity. Kanye receiving the ball here, needing his players to move, but the pressure by the Packers, relentless. Gearing up for the throw-in on the near side of the field. That ball's going to maintain. It's on the line still. Crosses the field, able to connect with Will. He'll receive some pressure, causing 19 to slip slightly on the containment there. Leo with the ball. Donovan in on the containment, as Donovan has been making things quite difficult on his side of the field throughout the game. Mailman sends this ball downfield, connects over with Batista, but Donovan sending it right back into the area. Ehrman tries to connect with Batista, who tries to chip it over to the midfield. Sent downfield. Mailman will run this one down, shielding it. Madden will receive it. Got to send that ball quick as the seconds are dwindling. As the Falcons in need of a quick ball, Terminator having to fight through all kinds of obstacles on the sideline. And that is it, as we try to squeeze in for the speech.
Wow. Dunedin. And Largo is expected to be like Mr. Champions League, the New Year's, and they barely beat us. So we played very good to compete with them.
You held your own. Well done.
It's like Bosnia versus France.
Absolutely. An outstanding game, as the coach is letting it be known.
Torin!
As we do have an interview here.
Oh wait, I think the coach called you. Did you call him? Oh, okay. So, Torin, key minutes today. You got a handball in the box, got a little frustrated there, but you made a number of different saves there in the back. What kept you from keeping your composure and still playing for your troops?
It was mostly the fact that it was a very close game, and we just had to keep the back line because they were all about speed and pace. So we just had to keep the back line, and I knew that it was dependent on all four of us in the back.
Interesting. Could you hear your parents from the actual audience in the crowd?
Yes, I could.
Yeah? Okay, all right. Any other pros or cons that you can take from this game?
Some pros is learning how to deal with people that are faster than me better. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Take some pros away from this game.
Okay, anything you'll be working on during the off season? I know you guys got the big games coming up next week, but it looks like you've really enjoying this game of soccer. So what are you going to do in the off season for next season?
Train with club, and just hit the gym.
Okay.
Try to get better.
Okay, cool. Any shout outs?
No, I can't think of any right
No
now.
shout outs? Okay. I
Well,
did notice.
shout out Jacques and Mr. Neal.
Okay, perfect. Cool, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Well, there you have it, everyone. An outstanding game in which the Packers versus the Falcons. Largo Packers coming in, able to actually pull off the actual victory here. An outstanding playoff, high-intensity game. The physicality throughout this game was ridiculous, very high indeed. For the Packers coming in, the way they have played this entire season, It did seem as if they were, after speaking with some of the Packers, it did seem as if they were going to try to come in and really just try to destroy the Falcons. Unfortunately for them, they had a great surprise, and that surprise was that the Falcons were ready. And it's going to be very difficult for anyone in the district to deal with this particular Falcons team, as the Falcons, the actual practices and everything that they've been achieving throughout this season, every game they get better. Every game they work hard. You can see it on the field, the running. Unfortunately, today, it kind of seemed as if fatigue did actually kick in and set in, and not the normal type of fatigue. That is this is the type of fatigue you get on the field when you are dealing with a solid Largo team in which every player was solid. It's like when it seemed as if all of the Largo players were bench pressing 250 pounds, just for the fun of it. So they were a solid team. They were built different. They had great communication. Their defense was definitely there all the time, trying to receive the actual ball and not allow the Falcons to break the defense. But again, for the Falcons, great ball movement. Even for the possessions that they did have, you can really see how difficult it is to score on them, as they do not allow many goals throughout the season. That's one thing the Falcons do not allow, is many goals, because one, their midfielders are extremely active, whether it's on offense, midfield, and defense. The communication has increased throughout this season, especially towards the later end of the season. But an outstanding season as well, as we do gear up for districts. Congratulations to the coaching staff, and congratulations to all of the players on the team, the starters, the reserves, the coaching staff, the administrative staff, and of course, let's get ready to watch these district games next week. Enjoy, everyone. Good night.